So I had to stop you right there because you said the Old Testament bans images. That God doesn't like images, right? Yet He commands them to build an ark with two cherubim on top, and they basically, from an onlooker perspective, if you didn't read the Bible and you're just witnessing ancient Israelites worshiping, you would say that's an idol. It's a molten image. It's wooden covered with gold. Again, God commands Moses to craft a bronze serpent and for everybody to look upon it. The weaving of the cherubim and other animals into the fabric of the tabernacle. The 12 bulls as in ox or male cows, however, not just bull, underneath the sea, which is a big basin. So just like when you say in 10 Commandments, oh, thou shalt not kill, you can't kill anybody. No, it meant murder, because clearly there's cases where you can kill people and there's warfare. The prohibition against images was against pagan images, against ones that God did not command. The reason for the Christians, and you might even make your case with that, saying, okay, we reject the Torah or whatever, which they didn't. Christ came in the flesh. This is what the New Testament keeps talking about. He is the image of the living Father. He is the image of God, the living image of God. So God made an image of God. God made an image. So that's... Did he break his own commandment? Yeah. The earliest churches that they dig up, I think around Edessa, have icons all over them. They were painted. They weren't statues. We have the Shroud of Turin that you don't believe in, obviously, which is the image of the resurrection. Countless Christian images. Look at the catacombs of Rome. That's some of the earliest. They were paintings of images. People say, oh, well, sometimes it's because people couldn't read. That they tell a story with images. The Eusebius even recounts the fact that it was a church with I don't know if it was golden or bronze, can't remember, with Jesus with outstretched arms and a woman kneeling before him. Now he considers it idolatry, but you could see that Christians were using images back then. Um, so yeah, even letters themselves are images. They developed from images. So this whole iconoclasm thing is late. The reason why iconoclasm rose up was in reaction to Islam, and it was Saint Irene and Theodora that defended the icons. And the council that you cite is a robber council that the church does not go by. Here's an icon. Icons are to be reverenced, not worshipped. It's clearly stated in the Second Council of Nicaea, also called the Seventh Ecumenical Council, that happened in 787 or 878. I get that mixed up too, sorry. But the argument fails right there when you try to quote the Old Testament, because images were clearly made. Now what happened to the serpent? The serpent that they were to revere and bow down to. Well, when it started becoming worshipped, it was broken. This is why the Eastern Orthodox Church doesn't allow physical images. They allow paintings, and we do not worship them, we reverence them, just as a Protestant would reverence the Bible. Revering things is different than worship. How this Western American Protestantism, this hatred for anything non-American, it's to a disgusting point. I got, what, 2 minutes into your video, and I had to make a response to all the many errors. And a lot of the images you show are from the Renaissance. They're not icons anymore. That's just artwork. Peace to you. I hope you find the truth. And I hope you actually read the Bible where God actually commands them to make images. And if you go by the documentary hypothesis, in the north they had, instead of cherubim, they had bowls, which is where the story, like an actual bowl, a golden bowl, which is where the golden calf story comes from. I'm a supporter of the documentary hypothesis or the Wellhausen theory, whatever you think. But I'm guessing you don't know what that is, so I'll just leave it at that. Peace to you. Again, I hope you find the truth. This is Yusuf at John the Hut Dweller.